Hi guys, Ivan and Susan here from Vloggers on the Loose. Have any of you got one? I don't know who'd pose there. Who would name a restaurant Ugly Baby? It's a restaurant, by the way. We're going to go into the city, guys. We're going to film and tell you guys what's happening in Perth City. This over here is Yagan Square. They've just redone it all. It was slowly developing into a bit of a white elephant, but they've redone it all and it's picked up now. That's the new ECU University just there that they are building, and it's I think it'll be completed next year sometime. Looking quite nice. And this area here will lead us into Perth City. And Yagan Square seems to be quite packed over here. A few people in the restaurants. Okay, have a look at that sign, guys. It says Perth over there, and they've done it quite well. And then next to it is a big cricket ball there advertising the cricket. West Test, Australia versus England. Perth Stadium, 21 to 25 November 2025. There you go. If you're into the cricket, come over to Perth and have a look at the cricket here in Perth. At the Optus Stadium. It is Optus Stadium. Perth Stadium. They call it Optus Stadium also now and then. Or they call it Perth Stadium now and then, I should say. But it's better known as Optus Stadium. It's one and the same thing, guys. It's all money bullshit involved in it. Here we are, guys. We're on William Street in Perth City. Just having a bit of a walk and having a look what's going on here. We haven't seen much action yet, but we might. It might start to rain actually. It feels like something in the air. Okay, this is the Murray Street Mall, guys. And that Longines shop over there, that's new, I think. I never saw that before. They sell watches, by the way. The Murray Street Mall here in Perth City seems to be quite packed. And the entrance to the train station's down there, by the way. Escalators going down. So it's all underground over there. For those of you who are new in Perth, you can enter from the beginning of the Murray Street Mall on the west side of the city. Here's another little arcade over here. I think there's a pub down there at the end somewhere. It's quite a nice little pub. And there's a company that's been in the news again, guys, Optus. And a bit of an outage again. And we've got someone going a bit loopy behind us. Trying to do some break dancing or something. But I don't think it's working. I think, I don't know where she's gone. She's lurking around.
I want to learn how to run it.
And then we have some strange characters walking past. I don't know what they are. But anyway, that's the way it is these days. There's a brand new Apple shop there. Check that out. Let's go have a look. It is quite busy. That's the brand new Apple shop here in Perth. What do you guys think? And that crazy woman that I told you guys about just whacked Susan on the head as we entered that Apple store. I was in front of Susan, so I never saw what happened. So there are a few crazies in Perth. There are a few crazies everywhere in the world, guys. They're everywhere. I think they're taking over. Are you one of them? Let us know. We won't get an answer. There's another overpass over here leading to one of the arcades over here. That's the one they're redoing, the Carillion City Arcade there. Actually, most of this area is going to be ripped up shortly because they are going to build a few high-rise buildings around here. I don't know exactly where, but it's part of the Carillion City Arcade project there. And they are also going to build a few pubs and restaurants and stuff. So interesting times ahead for the city of Perth. As we walk along the Barrack Street Mall, we do have some action. There is an ambulance right over here. So I don't know what's going on. I can only just see the ambulance there with all its hazard lights going, but I can't see the paramedics. And the doors are closed, so maybe we don't have any action. Quite packed over here today, guys, in the Barrack Street Mall in Perth, Western Australia. A guy over there trying to entertain the crowd. He's got his guitar in hand. So quite a nice day. Very quite cloudy though, and I thought it might rain, but it's not that cold, guys. Not that cold. You can see a few people. It's got a tiny little bite in there, I suppose. I'm wearing a light jacket, so Susan. But there are people walking around with shorts and short sleeve shirts. Here's a guy here with his tank top. I don't know, he was telling me to nick off with the pigeons. Okay, we'll take you guys to a different part of the city now. We'll see you there shortly. Okay, this is Barrack Street, guys. And a lot of little cafes and restaurants along here, either side. That place across there, Le Vietnam, they make good banh mi's. So unfortunately, they're not open on the weekends though. So if you are in Perth during the week, pop in there if you like your banh mi. Here's another restaurant here. Look how packed this one is. Barry Uma Ramen. And that one's very packed. There's a lot of people waiting to get in also. So we're going to take a bit of a walk down to the Elizabeth Quay area, I think, and show you guys around there. This is the Hay Street Mall here, by the way. Not much happening here, so we'll take a walk down to Elizabeth Quay and show you guys around there. There's the bell tower, guys, and the bells just started to ring. And just over here to the right is the Ritz-Carlton. Here in Perth, here we do have a Ritz-Carlton. That's it there, in all its glory. Has any of you guys stayed there? Has anyone stayed there? Let us know what it's like. I heard it's pretty good. I've never stayed there because it's too expensive for us guys. I can get the same hotel in Vietnam or Thailand for much cheaper. So there's the bell tower, and to the left of that, that's another double tree there by Hilton. So we've got one in Northbridge and we've got one over here. That one there overlooks the Swan River. This is the sort of beginning of the Elizabeth Quay area, the Barrack Street area. And not much of an entrance here for the Ritz. Look at that. Very small, very tiny written. I'm sure there's a bigger sign somewhere else. Now that double tree bar, there's the bells going off again, guys. Now that double tree by Hilton, somewhere up there is a good rooftop bar. So if you're in Perth, go up to that double tree by Hilton and check out their rooftop bar. Beautiful views from there. That's the one on the Swan River, not the one in Northbridge. And here's another popular bar over here called the Reveille. There it is there. So we're in the Elizabeth Quay area over here of Perth. There's a few restaurants in this Reverie area, in this building also. People dining downstairs there. There's the Swan River there. That's an inlet that they built over there. People enjoying the ice cream over here at Baskin Robbins, always popular. There's a new shop happening over here shortly. Sweet Memories Candy Emporium. There's a few of the newish sort of buildings around. What do you guys think? Elizabeth Quay here in Perth, and right across the river there, that long boat that'll take you across to South Perth and bring you back, of course. I think it only costs about $3 or $4 to get across there. Might even be $4 a return, I'm not sure. There's more restaurants down here, guys, and I think above that's apartments. Above these restaurants, they're all apartments. But there seems to be a few people in these restaurants today, having a meal. Heard a few sirens around the place today, guys. Don't know what's going on. Quite a few sirens. And there's a few bars down there and restaurants and stuff also. The Barrack Street, or Barrack Square area, I should say. There's just a nice view of all the buildings over there that wrap around this little inlet here of the Swan River. And across the river to my left there, that's South Perth. Across there. There's also a lot of cafes and restaurants and bars and stuff over there in South Perth. This place here is packed. The island. Always got a few people at the island over here. Bar, restaurant type setup. So there's quite a few people around here today in the Elizabeth Quay area. I think we're going to walk across the bridge. So we'll walk across the bridge and then we'll show you the either side of the bridge, because the bridge goes over the Swan River, and there's a ferry. There's the ferry terminus over there. These cyclists, I think they run the show, yeah? Where the hell are we supposed to walk? I had them today on the road riding side by side. You're not allowed to do that. I thought the police were out in force this weekend. No bloody police around when that happens, I can tell you that much now. Anyway, that's the way it goes, and nothing will be done anyway. Because the boys in blue love the boys in lycra. By the sounds of things, they love the girls and boys in lycra, so they won't do much. There's all the buildings there, guys, and there's the ferry over there heading over to South Perth. There it is there. What do you guys think? Not bad? Not a bad view of Perth from here. From the bridge going over the Swan River in Elizabeth Quay. And you can see a few boats over here on the river also. And directly in front of us there, that's Kings Park, guys. And there's some pretty flash apartments there on the hill over there in Kings Park. You can see them. And there goes the ferry. Bit of a breeze today. You can see the water a bit choppy, but that could also be the boats doing that.
Yeah, it's a bit, and like the now it's flowering.
And that bridge over there, guys, that's the Narrows Bridge. That's I think one side's the Mitchell Freeway and one side's the Kwinana Freeway starts. I think that's how it works here in Perth. It's the same road though, so it confuses everyone. Look at that bit of artwork there, guys, of a penguin. Okay, we might wrap it up over here. We'll wrap it up over here in front of the penguin. Thanks. Oops. my hoodie just blew. Thank you, Susan. She told me to wrap it up here. Now the wind's blowing my hoodie over my head. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, guys, over here on a bit of a walk through Perth and the Elizabeth Quay area. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one.